What's good, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. Real Talk Boxing. We back at you again, baby. Um, Check this out. When I started this, well, my channel has been around for some years, and I did a handful of fight reviews, but never got any, buzz. But ever since one video I posted the day after Fury versus Wilder 2, man, I got a lot of buzz. I got a lot of reviews on that video, a lot of comments, a lot of love, and a whole bunch of hate too, along with it. And so I decided to focus more on my YouTube channel. And at the time, I had 23 subscribers. Months have gone by now, and I now have 3,000 subscribers, which is a feat in my eyes, which is an achievement in my eyes, because I'm just a country dude, man. I'm a country boy from Texas. Just giving my opinion on fights, fighters, and situations and topics. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. I just like to give my opinion, and I like to do it in a certain way, in a certain manner. And a lot of people might look at 3,000 subscribers and say, man, that's nothing. And to be honest with you, it's really not compared to some people. But to me, it's an achievement, and I'm very proud. And, I just want to thank God for that. I give him all the praise and the glory. But I also want to thank the subscribers, people who have subscribed, people who actually sit and watch my videos, like legit watch my videos, even watch the freaking commercials in the videos because they know what that means. And people who comment and actually understand where I'm trying to come from, even if sometimes my view on something is not necessarily right or not necessarily what other people view it as. So I want to thank you people, man. Even the haters, even the people who comment, who's calling me a coon, and it's crazy that the people that are calling me coons about my reaction to Deontay Wilder's shenanigans are black people. That's nuts to me. That's nuts to me. But, hey, to each their own. Everybody has their own opinion. And, if you think I'm Uncle Tom and a coon, so what? It's just my opinion. Stop being so hurt about it. Obviously, something's true about it if you're so mad about it. But I want to thank you guys, really, because it's an achievement. And I did say that I would do a giveaway if I ever hit 3,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do that. Give me a week or so, give or take a little bit. I want to get some things together, and then I'm going to do a giveaway video. And whoever is interested in, getting a giveaway prize from Real Talk Boxing, then just comment below and say that you're interested. I'll put your name in the hat, and I'll do a video pulling the name out of the hat. Letting you view the name, and I'm going to need your address, and I'm going to send you some stuff. I'm a man of my word. So, let's get to this video. This is what I want to talk about. And forgive the bandages, by the way. I had a procedure done this morning. I got some lipoma, fatty tissue cut out the back of my head. And boy, that was an adventure. But I'm good, y'all. So, Mike Tyson tells Deontay Wilder to grow up. Mike Tyson doesn't like the way that former heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder appears to have given up on himself following the loss to Tyson Fury 5 months ago in February. I remember it like it was yesterday. Mike feels that Wilder can come back from this defeat and potentially beat Fury if he dedicates his life to getting the victory in their trilogy match. That's the key. Has he ever been dedicated? Has he always depended on that right hand? Even if Wilder loses, he'll still be a famous fighter and will be in demand by heavyweights like Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. If Wilder is going to lose, then he needs to go out on his shield, looking brave and trying to take Fury's head off with every punch. He tried that twice. Mentally, Wilder looks like he's come undone by his recent loss to Fury. It's like the old English nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty. After falling off the wall, no one could put him back together. Okay, here's my thoughts on that. First of all, respect, Mike Tyson. Respect the person who's paved the way for you. Don't try to downplay his resume. Don't try to say that he only fought 2 Hall of Famers. Even if you fought 2 Hall of Famers, that's way more than what you've done. Mike Tyson could have came at him completely sideways. You notice in the article that I read, all of that was respectable. And he was actually saying, hey, I still believe in you. I still have faith in you, Deontay. So get off your butt. You know what I mean? Stop twerking. Stop making all these crazy accusations. And get up and train. Go try to learn how to box. And you could probably win this belt back. And see, that's what a respectable man would do. They wouldn't try to downplay someone else's resume. Tyson has given his opinion on Deontay Wilder. I've seen in interviews a while back, and he didn't think much of him. He's an explosive puncher. He gave him that. But as far as skill set, Mike was like, they're not there. And he didn't do nothing but state facts. But how respectable is Mike Tyson than this guy here? Because Mike could have rung his bell with all kind of insults, but he didn't. You can leave that to me. I do that all day. But that just goes to show you the difference between an older veteran who doesn't hate on someone who's younger, and a lot of times ignorant, who does hate. And then he's also said things like, I would have beat Mike Tyson in his prime and this and that. I commend Mike Tyson for wanting to give Deontay Wilder some up juice, wanting to give him some encouragement, because Tyson's probably been there before. Tyson's probably been to a point to where he felt undone and mentally, broke down. I'm sure he's been there. It's shown. The tabloids have shown that throughout the years of Mike Tyson's career. But he still chooses not to hate on the dude. He chooses to give him inspiration and encouragement and telling him that, hey, you can do something that everybody in the world, well, almost everybody in the world, says you cannot do. Because I honestly don't think he can do it. There's always a puncher's chance. Always. But there is no way, I believe, anybody in the top 5, top 10 heavyweights will lose to Deontay Wilder anymore, because they know he's not invincible. They know how they should have been fighting him from the jump. From the jump. And I'm not going to say all 10 of them can do it. Any, top 10 heavyweights, because not everybody has the certain attributes that Tyson Fury has. And I'm not saying Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world today, because there's a handful of them that have yet to face each other to give us that answer. I believe Anthony Joshua's right there. I believe Dillian White's right there. You know what I'm saying? And certain other fighters are right there. But he has certain attributes that other fighters don't have, and obviously Deontay Wilder can't handle them. So that's my take on what Mike Tyson had to say. I really appreciate that from him. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was me, I'd have took his lunch money on what he said about me. And but that's me. I'm not a professional fighter, and maybe I shouldn't. But see, because by what Mike Tyson's done, he doesn't kick a man when he's down. He know Deontay's down and out right now, and he's not going to kick him while he's down. Now that's class, man. That's class. You know what I'm saying? And Deontay Wilder needs to learn some of that, because his action shows that he'll kick a man while he's down. He did it to Anthony Joshua, and Anthony Joshua lost. Kicked the man while he was down. You know what I'm saying? But what did Anthony do? He got up. He got the rematch, even though it wasn't the fight that everybody said that he should have fought. He was very strategic and very careful and made for a boring fight. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. But I knew that he was doing what he had to do without taking any risk to get his belts back. But what's your take, man, on what Mike Tyson is saying about Deontay Wilder? You think he's a class act? You think that's real cool of him, man? Very just of him to do? Because I do. I do. There's a difference between someone who is seasoned very seasoned with experience and against someone who's not seasoned, younger, arrogant, and full of themselves. That's the difference between what those two would say to each other, given the certain situation. As always, y'all, respect all, fear none, God bless. I thank you again to all my subscribers. I really do. This YouTube thing isn't as easy as people think it is. It's hit or miss. I mean, you'll post a video and you'll get 3,000 views, and you'll post one and get a little over 100. And you got to have thick skin, man, to do this, because people throw stuff at you left and right. But, man, you just got to shoulder roll. You got to bob and weave. You know, you got to catch the punches, feint a little bit, and get out the way. Let me stop before I bust my bandages off. Till next time, y'all, man, God bless, for real. Real Talk Boxing out.